Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Sexton 1. It's a Tier 3 British Premium SPG. It's located on the westbourne of Paris under the command of Apache 6467. Well, this Arty, the first of the Sextons, was actually built in Canada. And it mounts a 25-pounder gun which is capable of doing 280 alpha if it can penetrate 44mm of armour, and that is actually quite good at tier 3 because 44mm is greater than most of the tanks you're likely to come up against, maybe except the Panzer IIJ, which obviously you'd have a bit of difficulty trying to pen, but the difference is that that particular tank actually can be damaged by HE, and this tank does fire, this Arty does fire HE. Well, he's aiming for the other side of the battlefield and looking for any sign of the enemy, and well, he's found two enemy Arty straight away, the Vesper and the M7 Priest. In fact, I think there was another one there, or was that, no, just the two Arty. Going for the M Vesper first. He's trying to do a leading shot, which at this range is very difficult because it's a long way. It's 2.4 seconds distance. Yeah, you can see he got the alignment right and the lead right, but he didn't get the gun on the spot where the Vesper was actually headed. He's fired another round in, guessing where the Vesper will be. Okay, well, we've lost 3 tanks already to the enemy. So it's not a very good game for us, but that Panzer 38NA is sitting there, not moving at all. And now he's been hit for 118 hit points. He realizes, yes, you can't just sit there, you do have to move, otherwise you will get killed. Fast reload on this Arty, 10.35 seconds. And the other great thing about it is it does carry a lot of shells, which means you can fire virtually for the entire battle and you wouldn't run out of ammo. When he's waiting for any sign of the enemy, he's looking for the tracer from the enemy Arty at the moment, but I think the best thing to do when you are doing that is actually to look from above using the God mode, because if you try to use Battle Assistant to look for the tracer, you'll find it difficult to work out where the enemy Arty is, but from above they do show up very, very easily indeed. No sign of them yet, but they are there. We do know that they're there because the Vesper was aiming. And we've managed to claw back quite a few tanks now, so we are evens again. So from a very poor start, we've managed to do very well. And I think that's down to the tanks in the south end of the map, because the Panzer B2s have been cutting their way through all the enemy opposition. Okay, we've got a Hetzer there, taking shots at our guys a little further away, and he fires a round in. Unfortunately, again, this one misses. Oh, enemy Arty's been spotted. In fact, it's the M7 Priest, but he can't get a shot on that one. But he also, at one moment, did see the Vesper, and I think that's down to that Panzer IIG on our team who actually did spot him. Well, Apache has decided, rather than actually sit at the back of the map, he's actually going to drive into the action and get closer to the enemy. And that's a smart move, because he's going to have a shorter reaction time and he's much more chance of getting an accurate kill. Now the tank that's directly in front of him is a Vesper, and that's got a 105mm light field howitzer, the same gun that you'll find on the Fifi. Now he's gone to the middle, and from here he can take shots at the enemy tanks that are right down the other end of the map. Okay, just took out that Samur, that Panzer S35. He fires a round in, just misses him, and the Panzer S35 has been killed. But he's now spotted the Vesper, and the Vesper's not looking at him, so it obviously means that the Vesper is unaware that he's here. The Vesper's aiming towards, well, the middle of the map. Fires a round in. That was close. Oh, there's an enemy tank that he needs to kill. Oh, and has been killed. The FCM 36 Pack 40. He's trying to remember where that Vespa was last seen. Well, I'm afraid that it's a bit of a poor end to the battle, because now there are 2 Arty versus 4 enemies, and the Vespa has seen him at last and is now driving towards him. The Vespa is not a very accurate Arty, but, well, yeah, Apache takes care of business very quickly. He shoots him, and he took around from that M2 medium, who's using the standard armor piercing rounds rather than the HE. And he's now lining up a shot, fires one in. Oh, gets a big hit on the M2 medium. Now, at close range in a shotgun mode, the Sexton can be quite deadly. He's loaded. He's going unsighted from the enemy. The enemy knows the general vicinity, but he can't see him at the moment. Oh, looks like the other enemy RT is firing on him, because there's a shell went in there. He can't see the M2 medium because his view range, although it's actually better than the Sexton 2, he can't see the M2 medium. There he is. Now he's seen him, spotted him for a moment, and he's spotting his own targets because there's nobody else on our team that can spot for him other than the Vespa, and he's up the other end of the map. Okay, so he's going to try and approach from a different angle. You can see that, you could hear that shells from that M7 Priest were coming in. Oh, spotted the M2 medium. Has he been spotted? No, he hasn't. So the M2 doesn't know where he is, but now the M2 does know where he is. It's too late. And there's the M7 Priest, and an enemy Hetzer's turned up. The M7 Priest is retreating or backing up because he's trying to get a better shot on Apache, who's going for the Hetzer first. Lining up a shot? Nope, gone for the M7 Priest instead, which is an easier shot. Dialing it in and puts one in. Gets a nice hit. The Vespa from our end is firing. The Hetzer just tried to shoot. Okay, he's loaded. Tries a shot, but the M7 Priest is behind those bushes. Can't see precisely where he is. Okay, he's going to have to get a bit closer, I think, to see. There's the Hetzer again. And the Hetzer's backing up, so obviously he's a bit concerned. And, oh, he's almost flipped himself there. Fires one in, misses, but the Hetzer's turning to engage him behind those bushes, or behind that tree that's been knocked down. So he's going to have to blind fire. And that one looked like it hit the target, but he moved his aim or adjusted his aim just after he fired. So his next shot might not be so accurate. In fact, actually, I think he's lost sight of the enemy and forgotten where he was. Yeah, it always helps to actually hold your aim on target. And the M7 Priest has managed to sneak around him, and he's just failed his shotgun and gets taken out by a close range hit. As I said, this tank is very good at shotguns. If you can get close to the enemy, you can deal a lot of damage very quickly. Remember, it's got a fast reload, 10.35 seconds, which is much faster than some of the other RTs at this tier. Well, he's going to approach that Hetzer from a different avenue. Will the Hetzer still be looking down the road where he was before? Or will he have adjusted his position? Oh, he did move. There he is. He's on the corner. And he's been detected. So if he's going to try and shoot the Hetzer, the worry he's got now is the Hetzer might be able to get a shot round the corner. But he's not trying to. He's backing up. He wants... Yeah, he obviously wants Apache to come around the corner so he can hit him hard when he does. So the best thing for Apache to do is to disengage at this point. Go round and find a different spot to fire from. Oh, he's trying to get up that slope. It's really difficult. Is he going to go into the bushes and try and shoot from behind them, where the Hetzer might not be able to see him? Okay. And he's right up against the wall of the building. Yep. But he might be in concealment enough so that the Hetzer cannot see him at all. The question is, will the Hetzer move forward so we can actually see where he is, or is he going to try and blind fire? There's the Hetzer. Oh, he lost sight of him. The Hetzer went around the other side, and we've got him by the rear. And that's the end of the game. That's Arty wins. Spotted right at the last moment, just as he fired. But he wins the game for his team. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for Apache. 6467 in the Sexton one is his first ace tanker as well. He's got the scrolls underneath. He managed to get a fighter badge for taking out at least 4 enemy tanks, and he did. He got 4 kills exactly. He got a counter battery because he took out both of the enemy Arty. He took out the Vesper and then the M7 Priest. And he got a bruiser medal as well for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8 in that one. And his win rate for the battle was 4,582. He didn't get the highest damage in the game. Note that went to the Panzer B2, and he got 861 hit points of damage. Didn't get the high caliber. He got a Top Gun though. And the next high scorer was the other Panzer B2, got 740, and then we got Apache with 722. When it came to kills, it was that Panzer B2 with the Top Gun. He got 6. Apache got 4, and so did the Panzer S35 on the enemy team, got 4. And next high score was that FCM 36 Pack 40, the very dangerous tier 3 French premium tank destroyer. He got 3 kills. When it came to base XP, it was the Panzer B2 again. Yes, managed to get 857. I think these two guys here were responsible for actually getting the scores back to an even level after that very calamitous start, where they were sort of like 3 tanks down right from the off. And the next high score after that was the Panzer B2 with 708, and then we've got Apache with 685, who won the day. Plus, of course, his friend in the Vesper, who was still alive at the end, but not really taking part that much because it's a very difficult Arty to play. He fired 18 rounds, got 8 direct hits, 3 penetrations, 6 splash. Damage of 722 hit points, of which 118 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit. It was a penetration, I'm afraid. Yes, that was from the M2 medium, who failed to fire the HE rounds, which would have done a lot more damage. But instead he fired the AP round, which did do some damage, but not so much. 5 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 49 hit points of damage assistance. That might be spotting assist. On a premium count, he earned 30,054 credits, got 12,322 from the holiday ops, total 42,376, and after repair and ammunition resupply, and these shells really are cheap, he actually walked away with 40,715 credits, and that's from a tier 3 battle. Yeah, you can see this is actually quite an efficient money earner, because it is, after all, a premium tank. Premium Arty, one of only 2 in the game. In fact, actually, it was a tier 4 battle, I should point out. He also earned 1,027 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, 2,056 for the holiday ops, and 617 for this being a premium vehicle. Took away 4,728 experience points altogether. So he's certainly got the handle on the Sexton one, which is actually quite an enjoyable Arty. It's not, like most people think, way OP. It is just fun, really. It's much more fun than the Sexton 2. And if you use the Sexton 2 crew in the Sexton 1, then your play in the Sexton 2 might be a lot more enjoyable, because your crew will get trained a lot faster, and therefore you'll understand exactly what the difference is between the two. That the Sexton 1 has better penetration, better view range, but basically they're the same Arty. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification button if you want to get alerted, and thank you for watching.